While COVID-19 has pretty much put a halt on life, everyday life as we once knew it, we are staying home. We are adapting to the changes in our day-to-day duties. Unfortunately, there is one behavior that has not changed, and that is the behavior of an abuser. Every month, of course, is one to address and try to stop the abuse. However, this month in particular is one for really ramping up the efforts.
Hi, I'm Riley
and Lainey Geyser,
and we're here to talk to you about the month of April, which is Child Abuse Awareness Month. Our family started a campaign called Pinwheels for Protection in 2015. If you hear something, see something, say something. Together with the community, we can break the silence.
Check out the Moose Lodge, where we painted 800 pinwheels. Plant a pinwheel in your yard to support Pinwheels for Protection.
This is the Moose Lodge that Lainey just mentioned. Hundreds of pinwheels raising awareness of the cause. I want to introduce to you this afternoon Courtney Geyser, who's the founder and director of the Life Crisis Center's Pinwheels for Protection. This is Roy Geyser. He is the past president and current treasurer of Life Crisis Center's Executive Board of Directors. Guys, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, now, Riley and Lainey are your daughters. So
Correct.
Obviously, you've made breaking the silence a family affair. Why are you so passionate about this?
Well, back in 2013, unfortunately, we had a family member disclose abuse, and that opened our eyes to the silent epidemic that we are now so passionate about advocating for. At the time, ironically, Roy was sitting on the board of Life Crisis. So we saw from that angle what the organization did along with other organizations, but this really put us on the other side of things. So what we decided is we couldn't change what happened to our family, unfortunately, but we could help raise awareness for other people, knowing the signs, what to do, let them know that this is something that can happen to anyone. It doesn't discriminate.
A scary thing that you just said was the word silent, but there really is abuse happening right here, right now on Delmarva, isn't there?
Yes, there absolutely is. Pinwheels and Life Crisis serves the Tri-County area, Somerset, Wycomico, and Worcester. And in the last year, in 2019, there were 792 reported cases of child abuse. I want to mention that when we started this in 2015, the numbers were around 500. Whereas when you first hear that, it sounds like, oh, why is the numbers going up? That's not a good thing. But actually, being reported cases, it is good. And then it's showing that people are talking about it and reporting it, which is the first step.
And that's in Wycomico County alone.
Yes.
Only in Wycomico, wow. So
Yes.
What kind of an impact do you think this quarantine and isolation is having on the abusive environment?
Well, if you think about just a healthy family, there's cabin fever setting in. There's obviously some financial stress factors that are rampant and across the board. People's daily routine are interrupted, from gym closures to hair salons and miscellaneous, just going out to dinner has been all shut down. So that's the factors affecting just normal, healthy families. Now put them into an unhealthy situation, and that just gets multiplied.
Are there any kind of signs that we can watch for?
Yes. Obviously, there are the different types. There's different types of child abuse. There's physical, sexual, emotional. So with them carry slightly different, but overall, a change in a child's behavior. If you see either a child avoiding a social situation, or like you're saying, maybe they'll be really interactive with you even in this situation, and now they're not wanting to talk to you. You just see a complete change in their personality. If they are having issues sleeping at night, nightmares, excessive bedwetting, obviously the clear signs, bruises, things like that of the physical abuse. But mainly, a lot of it really is staying in tune to your particular child or children that you may know, and just
gradual changes.
Yeah, gradual changes, and talk to them again. Talk to them about it, and not in a scared or or accusatory necessarily way, because a child is afraid anyway if something's happening, but start a conversation, and you have to kind of make them feel comfortable and initiate it that way.
The key is, if a child discloses, the most important thing to do is believe
them. Yes.
That is by far, studies show, the most important thing.
Okay. So tell me about these gorgeous blue pinwheels.
So the pinwheel is a nationally recognized symbol for child abuse. When we started this and we discovered that, we decided we wanted to take that symbol and bring it here locally. And we encourage people, when they look at them, to be reminded of all these things that we're talking about today.
And you'd like for other people to plant pinwheels as well.
Absolutely. And if you
It's all
are
about awareness.
That's right. And this year, unfortunately, we haven't been able to do the activities that we've done in the past. We are doing everything we can via social media, and we have many people that have so graciously sponsored us. You can feel free to contact me if you want pinwheels for your business. It's all about what right now we're going to be featuring different families from their homes, putting their own gardens in their homes. So since, again, we can't get out and gather. And I do want to say one thing. This is kind of funny, talking about awareness and support. So do you see this right here?
Yeah.
This lovely earring. Okay, so I have a friend, Kimmy Crater. Kimmy, if you're watching, this is a shout out to you. She gave me these for my birthday in January. And funny story is, she knows how I'm passionate about the cause. She's very excited. She got this in the mail thinking it was a small pinwheel and that there'd be two since they're earrings. And this is what she got. So I love it even more because, hey, it's all about, like, we're talking about children and protecting the innocence in children. And to me, you know, what better way is to sometimes have fun with it, like representing with this wonderful, colorful earring. So thank you, Kimmy.
Because somebody is going to ask you about the pinwheels on your ears.
That's right. Only one, though. See, only one. That's what makes it better.
Only one.
Only one.
They're even better. Roy and Courtney Geiser, thank you so much. Best wishes for the continued campaign, because the effort is not going to go away. Thank you so much.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to mention that people have asked us, too, about how they can contribute in other ways since we don't have the activities this year. You can go on and donate through our Pinwheels page. There's a donate button there, or you can go through Life Crisis Center and donate as well if you'd like to make a donation.
Excellent. And we, of course, will have all of that information on delmarvalife.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.